Today we're going to be talking about Chika and her latest album, Samson. If you're not familiar with Chika, she is a musician and an artist of the sorts. She is also extremely talented and she does have some notable Grammy nominations and also a very, very popular NPR Tiny Desk that a lot of people fell in love with, including me. She is extremely talented and very thorough with her words, and I really appreciate the talent and the artistry that she brings into the music industry, but she is a relevant topic in controversy as well. She does have some struggles with mental health, which is something that I really sympathized with, which actually kind of drew me to Chika in the first place. I did follow her Twitter after she did have some attempts of unaliving herself, and I felt and sympathized with her. But in the more upcoming in recent years, she has been topic of certain controversies which can be entangled with her struggling with her mental health. The most recent incident of controversy would be her being on a plane with T.I.'s daughter's children and her complaining about the children and her pretty much saying that why would you ever bring children on a plane, and that I think she said she hated children or something like that, something of the sorts. It was just really overdrawn and very dramatic, and she really shouldn't have said anything like that. And majority of these controversies start on Twitter. She usually is just speaking her mind about certain things. Like before this, it was about, I believe, another child. It was her making fun of or saying something really derogatory towards a black child, and a lot of people did not like that. So she's genuinely just had a couple of instances where she's been very disrespectful or has spoken her mind about certain things that rub people in the wrong way. Now, personally for me, I do think that Chika shouldn't have said these things, or that she should have just kept it to herself, to be quite honest with you, because you have the right to feel how you feel in the justification of mental health and you dealing with whatever you're dealing with, but publicly going on Twitter and then spewing hate or disrespect and then expecting people to just sympathize with that or immediately justify that because you're going through something, it's just not going to happen. Especially on the internet, it's not like you're just talking about them with a group of friends, but you're spreading a message on social media and that represents you. And with that being said, Chika's music has suffered drastically due to her Twitter presence and just social media presence in general. The way that she interacts with the response to her controversies are really bad, in my opinion, coming from a person who wanted to be in public relations. And I know she probably does not care about that, but it still is going to affect how your music is critiqued or even garnered. For instance, her response to people not liking what she said about the both of these children at that, she just pretty much was very lackluster and just pretty much was braggadocious, I would say, and just said, I don't care, it's my mind, and pretty much said, F you guys, and it's what my own thoughts are. And I can stand with that. I can be okay with you having your own thoughts. I can be okay with you speaking your own mind, but there comes a place and time, and that place and time cannot be on Twitter. You can speak your mind, but just accept the consequences that come with you speaking your mind. Not everybody's going to accept that you may have mental health struggles or you just may feel this way. Other people have opinions too, and those are valid. And the way that she treated these people that had a problem with what she said, I think is the issue here. I think that if Chika just responded to people with maybe more of an apologetic approach or maybe just didn't say anything at all, then maybe her music wouldn't be as affected. And with that being said, Chika went ahead and tweeted to the world that her album was the best album since Lauryn Hill's Miseducation. And that right there sparked some controversy yet again, just because that's a controversial thing to say. To say that you have had the best album since Lauryn Hill's Miseducation, that was like 1990 whatever, to 2023, that's like 3 decades of music, and you think you have the best album? I'm not gonna knock you, but let's just be for real. Now, I'm usually here for the underdog, but just starting off with that statement right there, you're holding yourself to a very high standard. So if you don't meet that standard, then people are really gonna knock you down even harder. So I'm gonna listen to Chika's album and see if it actually is the best since Lauryn Hill's Miseducation. And I tried to look up, other reaction videos to this album, and I literally have not found any. And like I said before, I do think this has to do with her controversies and people not really caring about her anymore because of the way that she responds to people. Chika preaches that she really doesn't care and that the music and all these other things will show for itself, but you cannot expect to have people respect you when you just dish out disrespect. Yeah, it's not about humbling you. It's about just making you see that you cannot dish out something into the world and then expect to get love and greatness back. And also, you cannot say that your album is the best since Lauryn Hill's Miseducation. That's just two things you can't do. I don't think anybody has said that. That's like saying your album was better than Michael Jackson's, like, Thriller. Like, that's a little bit OD. Let's calm down. So, we're going to review it today. And I like Chika. I really want to disclose this if she watches this video. I like Chika. I really do. I think that she is probably an okay person. I've never met her. But I think that she's just really misguided a little bit. And who am I to say, whatever. But that's just my opinion. But let's get into the album. I've already listened to a couple tracks, but I didn't listen to the full thing. The opener is with Lin-Manuel Miranda, so it really sets the tone for the album here. But yeah, let's just jump into it. And yeah, I'm like excited, but like also scared because I don't want to be too rude. No offense, but having Lin-Manuel Miranda opening your album could probably be the worst choice ever. I'm sorry. It could be either like really good or really bad. But I'm not here to judge the track listing features on here. I'm here to judge the quality of the music.
Our stories are all we got. So if you're gonna tell it boldly. Tell the truth. Without fear.
Gaudy and pretentious, don't know why I even want it. But this return awaited even more than Haley's comment. Take witness in real time and tell your children you saw it. The birth of a generation that's perfect in presentation. A relic to pass down these words in this syncopation. A lesson in what can happen as long as you're not complacent. I may not be out there, but I'm probably genius adjacent. That may do a little.
Alright, okay. I'm gonna be nice here and say that the description, the vividness of her words are really pleasant. I just don't know about this track, maybe, and the rapping. I guess, fitting together, coming into one. It's giving me like I'm not trying to be rude, but like a Broadway reprise kind of feel, like the synths and the violin. But other than that, I mean, the words are, it's flowing, I guess,
But you'll never see us breaking. This world is all ours. It's ready for the taking. Behold the flow. And watch me grow. They say I'm chosen. I say I know. I say I know.
Alright. And if you happen upon a story that serendipitously aligns with your own, don't hesitate to explore it. That's what it's there for. Our stories are...
I can't just stop thinking of Lin-Manuel Miranda, like literally just being that. I was in theater, so like just being that annoying theater kid who thinks like they can just like write and rap everything. Serendipitously aligns with our own. Just using words to use words. But anyways, moving on. Alright, so that was the first track. I honestly, I'm not even, the ratings for this is gonna be piss poor because I really don't think I have like a grading system for this album right now. So alrighty, so unfortunately my microphone literally disconnected during this moment, so I'm just gonna do a quick voiceover of my thoughts. So for this track, I genuinely did not really care or did care for it. It was tolerable. That's the word I can use for this, the best word to describe it. I'm not gonna say that it was like the worst song on the album, but it definitely was just a regular head nod. Unfortunately for this track, they do not have any lyrics for the intro, so you guys are just gonna have to listen.
Be grown and obsessed with my anger and self-doubt. This game ain't been friendly, the game tried to end me, man, fuck, I tried taking myself out. Fuck being humble now. Take my nigga, they tried to take what's been for me, my nigga on how I get judged by a jury of lames. the shit I done seen. My saying to die on this hill, I be happy and willing. The only two options they gave me to die is a hero or be. I ain't no big girl, bitch, I'm a giant. I am a demigod, love them requited. If you ain't gon' give it, then fucking be quiet. This my militia, I'm feeling like Titus. You may find the value in sitting in silence, cause none of you niggas can tell me what tight is, but you about to learn all about what a fight is.
So I do actually really like this song. Maybe surprising that I gave it a golden star for some people, but regardless of the Marvel soundtracking instrumental, the lyrics were actually pretty okay, and the lyricism was actually pretty good. So that's why I liked it. And I guess I didn't like the drums that much, the brum brum, but other than that, it was pretty good. And Chika was like, honestly, it's like a top song on the album compared to the other songs. This is me post editing and saying that, but yeah.
I get wrapped up in mystical schisms of visions at times, searching for thrills in my mind, but dancing with antics like I ain't got, but that's gotten too high. Maybe I fall on the spectrum somewhere that can't answer why often I just wanna cry. Make you feel everything's okay. Darkness can go away today. Well, I'm delusional. Rappers be neurotic too, you know. My brain is fully start having fun. I made my passion my whore. Whoever want more, get sounds of my story, neglecting the Lord. Just to all the insecurities I got. Yeah. So I yield.
Thankfully, after this track, the voiceovers will be over and my audio should be fixed. But for this track, it kind of grew on me. Other than the Ice Spice beat, I kind of did like the material, and I love the chorus. I love the harmonies. She did a really good job layering this track, and I do give it a golden star. But yeah, this track is Truth or Dare. It has Freddie Gibbs on it, so it's bound to be a good track. So let's get into it.
New house, new whip, new clothes, new drip. Stay fly, take trips, just grind, no tips. Don't cry, make hits, just spit.
It does already sound like a Freddie Gibbs instrumental though.
No time, this ain't no cap for no app, nigga, tell me the truth. Cause when we in person, you swear that you hurtin', so what your TL about to do? Nigga, any y'all out with the vent, but don't never reach out to say hi. Maybe that work for a fan who don't know that they dope, but not me, nigga. Maybe my wings are a threat, so you keeping me close in case you take a dive. And maybe I look like new house, new...
I like the content of the rap. I will say I like this song a lot. It grew on me because the first time I listened to it was in my car, and I just don't think it fully embarked the sound that my headphones are able to encapsulate, and I think that's the right word. But yeah, my headphones have this nice sound on it, so my headphones create a better sound than when I had heard this in my speakers in my car. So I honestly like the content of it, and I do like the chorus, and I like the song and the horns. It's a pretty decent song. I'm actually enjoying it. I will say that I always do like that her Chika raps in like poetry, I think, or like slam poetry to me. Like I can compare her to that a lot, which can be a good and a bad thing in hip hop, but it can be too preachy sometimes and too lyrical. But I don't think that it's too preachy here. I think the chorus actually saves her from having this be too lyrically preachy, because the content in her raps, there's so much lyrically, which is a good thing, and I appreciate the entendres and all that stuff. So it's quality music. I can't say it's not quality music at all. So but like to say that this is better than Lauryn Hill's Miseducation, I don't know.
Lose it, okay, else I choose it. I'm bored with the regular. This shit's gotten old. I'm only here for the vibes. Yeah. Bored of complaining, I'm told that I'm today's music about a few seconds that make you sway from.
Sorry, but Freddie's over the depression. Like, come on, bro. That had me dead.
Side to side. Yeah. Why am I thinking so much about my lyrics for real?
Feel me now, cry me your river now. I wish 90% of these rappers would go get a job application and fill it out. Kinda funny, the same nigga said I was hating is calling my N6x6 for the clout. A nigga gotta stay 10 toes down. So kill all the rats, let the real niggas out. Fuck police.
I love Freddie's vocal layering. It's so dope. Like I don't know, like I guess he may be the only rapper like that does it like that for me. Like it's just so good. It's like it makes his shit just sound so much better and so much fuller. Like he can do an ad lib, like regular ad libs, like but like his ad lib is literally him just layering his own vocal over it, and I think it's dope. That was 3 full verses, and that was really pretty. I'll give that a golden star already. I haven't even finished the full song yet, but just honestly, the quality of the song, I've listened to it about like 2 or 3 times already, and the quality of the song is really nice. I think I hear stuff that I haven't heard every time I listen to it, so yeah, I'll give this one to Chika for that. Yeah.
Take trip, time, clock tick.
Yeah. But like I was saying earlier, I don't think this is Lauryn Hill Miseducation. It's just I don't even know why she said that. Like I really am kind of like angry because that's like the metric I have to rate this at now. It's like, it's not there. Maybe she didn't, mean to say that. We have that out. We have an outro already, and I think this is like the 3rd, 4th track. So we've got an outro, so here we go.
On this outro, cause I fear the body and I'll be drained. You ever tried to make your art out of pain? You ever sat around and dreamed about relinquishing fame? It's a twisted position to wish your life was the same. But for the highest of praises, before the world knew your name. Hearing fast, hope my sonic signature will last. Know it's time for me to figure all this out though. Wishing on the star that this is not my outro.
Okay. Well, I think I like the concept more than the song. Respectfully, I don't really. It was chill, like it was chill, but I genuinely don't really care for it. Moving on. Next song is Demigod. I'm not even saying that like to be rude or anything. I genuinely just like it. It was a cool concept, but like I don't know. Me hearing a rap over like the ominous dum guitar beats like making me. But moving on.
I am what I am, and that should work perfect, man. It's all but certain. I'll put on the show until they drop the curtain. Another language, you think I'm Hispanic, can't pass on my nigga.
I'm sorry, like it's like Ed Sheeran making a whole album, which I understand for like his wife or whatever. It's just boring. I don't want a whole album based off of like. I mean, I get it. This is what you're going through, and I'm not like coming for Chika in that way. I think I'm just coming for it. It's just this. I don't know. Maybe I'm just into like the 5th song, but it's like consistently the same repetitive theme of like mental health struggles, and I'm a big proponent in that. Great work, but in terms of like, is this hip hop? It's like
This shit is awesome, my nigga. It's keeping my head up. I don't want beef, I want cheddar. Sleeping on me is a setup. I guarantee that no one on my level. Don't ask me no questions.
This instrumental's pissing me off. I hate it. It's like AGR. It sounds like AGR, and like I was gonna make a joke and say that in the beginning, but it literally sounds like AGR. Like the horns and the ambiance. I really don't like this. It's giving me theater, and like that's exactly where AGR is from. It just gave me Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I'm making demands. Ego, my line in the sand. Won't sit at your table. At this point, I'm willing to stand. Before the thrill of it. Got a lot of time, I should kill a bit. Riddle this. Sipping while I'm waiting on my pill to hit. I'm really onto something.
Sorry, I really just pissed. I hate people say riddle this. Like, this, ugh. It's like, it's so annoying. It's like, it just like gives me like elementary rap vibes. Like, ooh, riddle this. I should kill a bit. Riddle this. Like, literally get Lin-Manuel Miranda AI and put him in on this song. He wrote this. Like, there's no way he doesn't have any hand at this. I'm really not happy about this. This is not hip hop. Like, under any circumstances.
Feeling so mad, you know what it is. Go time. Who else could fuck with the kid? No one. Face it, it is what it is. I'ma go ahead.
Also, I'm all here for longer songs and songs with like more lyricism, but I'm not here for the carrying on the choruses here. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I like the chorus is cool or whatever. It's just really slow, and that's probably my problem with it.
I'm here to get all my bands. We sung from different strands. Future is in the right hands. Sit back and
that's gorgeous. That is really nice. That sound right there, that beautiful moment. It sounds like clarity, but that's really nice. Like, you just repeated the chorus, I believe twice, right? Yeah, twice. And that made up for the last minute and 30 seconds of the song. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to be harsh. I think I was like really harsh with this song, but I just didn't like it. yeah, I'll give it a 2 out of 10 for me. The reason why I'm giving it 2 out of 10 is for that great moment right here. But other than that, I really don't like the sound of the big drum. I hate that. I don't know. I hate that sound because it's like so dramatic when the song does not call for that. Like it's not. This is not a Marvel theme song, you know. But anyways, moving on. Night 4. Let's see.
Shutting down night 4 in the stew. Trying to plot out what I'm about to do. Cause before I touch the booth, I gotta know that this is worth it. So if you hearing this, we found a way to work it. Listening you, dog. I think it's funny, listen, I can't even front on you, dog. Cause I done did all that I claimed that I was gonna do, dog. Commit to the shit or get off. Keep your silver, I'm competing at a gold level. Took a step outside, I can't believe how good my view is. Oh, you're fruitless.
I enjoy the chorus, the singing more than the rap. I don't know. I didn't really like the verse.
Iconic since Biddy the bum bum. I'm gon' eat up. Spent 2 years on pausing this album, I'm all teed up. Did it because we out here building with cars. None of these niggas is dope, none of these bitches is raw. Look, I feel that shit down to my core, yeah. And it's only night 4. And
I think I like the concept of the song more than I like the actual song. It sounds nice. I like the beat. I think the beat is really well produced, and not that I don't like the verses. I just think that, like I said, the content of this album has kind of been repetitive with the same braggadocious, like the braggadocious feeling, and I get it, and I can be with that, but it's like I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being confident within your music and stuff, but it makes it hard to listen to the music when all you talk about is how great you are. You know what I mean? And like, I guess I appreciate the more mental health struggle stuff just because I guess it's more of a relatable thing and you can do more with that. But that's literally the 2 topics of this album, which if that's her whole MO, then fine. She did a great job. But when you talk about top albums, rap albums, hip hop albums of literally ever, I don't think this is in there, but you know, it's okay music. It's decent music.
Crown, just know my reign is ruthless, oh yeah. Took a step outside, I can't believe how good my view is.
Excuse me. I like the beat. I really like the beat. Whoever produces did a great job. And the chorus is catchy. It's sticking with me, I'm not gonna lie. That chorus is pretty catchy. But I guess it's just lacking in, I don't know, guess depth. Like I get it. You know, the concept of the song was her pretty much making this song on the night 4, I guess, of making this album. And I guess to me, I like that concept. I like that concept of kind of working on a song and saying how you're working on a song while, you know, as you're making the song and it's being published. But like I said, I really wish there was just more substance in terms of talking about something different. But yeah.
Believe me, I'm more saying than I can appear. Except I ain't got no fears. I'm at the finish line. No other power diminish mine. I just been snacking on every taste. I'ma devour for real this time. I'ma go harder than ever. It's fading. I wish him luck. I'm ready for music that make me feel. And being attracted just ain't enough. I'm put on this earth to communicate. Forgive me if I tend to regulate. I don't really care who I may offend. I know I got time, but I never wait. I'll never wait.
The oxymoron of you saying I'm put on this earth to communicate, I really don't care who I may offend, is so funny to me, because if you are put on this earth to communicate, you have to care about who you offend or about the things or the way you're communicating, because that may offend somebody. If you can inherently say I don't care about offending somebody because you are who you are authentically, but for you to be like, I'm this great communicator and I'm this da 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 da, like, I just don't think it's truthful when you act the way you act or you say the things that you say in your tweets or the way you come off. Like, and if that's not you, then don't let that be you. But if that is you, then it is you. And don't apologize for that. But like I said, you cannot ask people to listen if you don't care. Like, that's like my whole thing. Like, that's like, and then for her to be mad that people weren't listening to this album because, you know, people don't care about what you have to say, but you don't care about what how people perceive what you have to say. So people don't really care about what you have to say. If you don't care about how they perceive it, or even before you released this music, you didn't even care about what they were thinking of you. So I'm just saying, don't ask or don't get mad when they're not playing it or not getting the streams you want, because that doesn't matter to you. But obviously it kind of does matter because you want the streams. You were telling people that this is better than Lauryn Hill's Miseducation, that they're missing out on something. But apparently you don't care. Okay. Taking us to the dungeon.
This some Super Bowl shit. This that World Cup flow. We some all-stars and we on par cause we know it's gon'
Yay? Is this some Kanye?
go. We not worried about no projections. We just here to make them connections. And if somebody got a problem with it, then we'll bros. You can get put on your ass. You can get
Pop down, drop down like this vocal. We worldwide, nigga, on every corner. You not safe, just local. Don't send no smoke.
That's pretty dope. Like, I'm not gonna lie, she ate with that one. Like, that, she ate that little one right there. Like,
That's that aim is focal. We don't fall back. We ring out and you sing out with no callback.
sketch so back. We kicking indoors. Goddamn, we shaking the floors. And if you want a bitch, go ahead, but get on our fours. Everyone about to meet, we discreet about it. We don't talk about it, we just be about it. GN's level method, give it time and she'll read about it. When this album drop, I know my ops are gonna tweet it. Has been so disappointing. I'm burning the blueprint and giving you new shit. I'm pissed off and none of you niggas gonna do shit.
alright, the song got better towards the end. It was pretty lyrically packed. I mean, to be quite honest with you, she didn't have, I don't even think there was a chorus to this song. I will like the song for that meaning, but like I was just preaching about earlier, my camera had died. But yeah, don't ask people to listen to your music or stream it or critically acclaim it if you don't really care. So that's all I have to say about that. Moving on to the next song. I don't even want to give that song a golden star just because she had made me kind of annoyed by her saying that, but I will give it a golden star to be charitable and in good faith.
You just bring me some tissues if you gon' come over. A bottle of liquor make therapy quicker. Might regret this shit when I'm older. My enemies caught in a whirlwind. My ego the size of a boulder. I'm hoping to watch as the world end. I'm a witness who lost their Jehovah. And I'm smoking a blunt with a pearl in. I get higher to feel a bitch like cough and I choke. Perpetual chip on my shoulder. I'm tired of faking this shit like a poser.
That was quite fire. That was pretty good, actually. Not gonna lie. The lyricism on that was great. I loved it. You know me, I love a good loop. I love a good wraparound. The beginning, it wasn't really for me, but that right there, that's dreaming all day, make it darker than night. Dude, all this right here, this little square right here, 10 out of 10. Let's see if she can keep it going.
Attention is gone in a second. These battles be endless. I'm built like a soldier. To the women who tend to my issues, just bring me some tissues if you gon' come over.
But like, you cannot, I don't think you can say like an album in this day and age is better than, like, can we please just like go back to that? I mean, maybe this is my last point saying this until the album ends, but Lauryn Hill's Miseducation had live band, live music. You know what I mean? This is a trap beat. It sounds good, but come on, be serious here.
Sung a few songs in the bag. I
Like, this is in copy pasta trap beat. Like, I would probably be a little happier if the instrumental was different and had like a little bit more uniqueness or authenticity, but this is a copy pasta trap beat.
I asked for the excuse me, I'm about to get already sick, just say symptomatic. Cause if I don't hide it, I seem dramatic. From crying to smiling, that shit is magic. Someone give me an Oscar for illest actress. Perpetual chip on my shoulder. I'm tired of faking this shit like a poser. My message is lost in the moment, blown up in
Chika, if you do watch this, this is why I was saying what I was saying earlier about your other songs. This right here, it literally, at least for me, what I think rapping makes a good hip hop song is you being able to encapsulate all that you're feeling and all that you're talking about and literally just make it so vivid and lyrical. This is a great song. Compared to the other songs, this right here, it's good. It's not something I don't think I would be able to listen to outside of here or outside of this space, because realistically, nobody's really trying to hear this when they're going to the grocery store. Okay? But when we talk about a hip hop song, even though this was a stereotypical trap beat, it still had the entendres. It still had the vividness, because like, man, this shit right here at the beginning is tough as hell. Like it's tough. It's not like decent lyricism, and you actually have to take time to sit down and write this shit. Like you have to, because it makes sense. It goes together. It flows. It goes together. All the other stuff for me, I don't know, didn't really hit for me. And then the ambiance of the beat, it didn't really make sense for me. Some of the songs with the ambiance and that big theater ambiance, it just didn't really co-align with the rapping. I think this right here, you put your two worlds into one, and I think that this is great. This is great. This is amazing. Ta-da-da.
Face hand grenade, I'm a soldier. Next time I'm out getting my toes done, I ask if it come with a tag.
I don't even need to have the instrumental. That's also what makes this good for me, because I don't even have to have the instrumental for this, and this is still a good song. So the instrumental I don't really care for, but the lyrical miracle, Chika, you got me. This beat is already throwing me off. Like, this sounds like one of those Michael songs that you're like, okay, Mike. When Mike be getting in his rock bag, this is what this sounds like. Michael Jackson gets into his... Y'all know when Mike get into that bag. We know what I'm talking
about. Nobody do it better than me. Not up in the...
This beat is pissing me the fuck off. Like, genuinely, it's the worst beat probably made in the last 10 years. This is terrible. It's like, with the technology that we have today, there shouldn't be a sound like this ever in human history. After 2010, there literally should have never been a sound. I hate this. It's making me upset. I don't like anything about it. The drums are terrible. And I didn't really care for that pitch down verse and intro. This is not it for me, and I honestly don't even want to listen to this full song. But
worry about their future like I'm hit. No one got a brain, they just be liking all the same shit. Is this what the fuck I'm in on industry games, bitch?
Like, this is what I was talking about. Like, I hate this braggadocious shit, because it just takes away from the actual, takes away from you actually making a good song. Just talking about, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, I'm great. Like, Drake sells so many records, and if I heard Drake talk about, and he does, and that's why I haven't listened to a lot of Drake recently, but if Drake just talked about making millions every day, I don't think I would listen to it. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear about you testing your patience. This lame shit. Hey, how am I not already in the millions? There's a reason why. And doesn't have anything to do with other people listening and liking Drake or liking whatever they like and listen to on the radio. But I'm not gonna dive into it that deep. I'm not doing all that. Let me just continue.
Nobody could dope fiend, go cocaine list, cause everything I wrote gon' smoke so dangerous. I can make an Einstein whole farting. I'm from outer space, so all my homegirls Martian. It's about to get critical. This moment is pivotal. Here to feed the streets.
I'm out of space, so all my homegirls Martian is so funny. Yo, that's not a real line.
My influence on Bill. I done told you who I am, but I'm a force to be reckoned with. I think niggas just be mad because my voice is so decadent. I'm setting up street. I'm enraged because y'all ain't see it. I'm spraying on every street, entertaining no whack opinion. Who's saying we not elite? I'm over Balenciagas. I'm changing into my cleats. It's go time.
Lose love, but truly yourself. Don't make ways for a prodigy. Already gone by the size of me. I don't really do just blocks, put my deuce up. I will not live in apology.
I ain't regular. Motherfucker, I ain't regular.
I'm not even. I don't want to hear the rest of this song. I'm genuinely so annoyed right now. I didn't even speak through this whole thing because I didn't want to prolong me listening to this song any longer. This song is about to make me take back all the good shit I just said. I'm not joking. This was so bad, and I don't know why she put this on the album. It's like I'm trying to be nice right now. I really am because, but you cannot say that this is like one of the best albums put out of all time, and this song is on here. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is like so bad. Like, this was so bad. Like, nobody in her camp told her like this is not it, girl. It's so bad. My God, and it's so Lin coded. It's so Lin Manuel Miranda, whatever his name is, coded, and not in a good way. It's like just It's like not even The song could like literally like came out like 15 years ago. I'm not even gonna digress. This song is just really bad. Like, moving on. Not even trying to be rude. I'm like thankful that like a good portion of these next songs are like a minute and like some change because like I don't know how much longer I can take. Chika. Finally a break. Jesus Christ. Next song is Show Me.
Been like every day around them. I can't even count them. There's a million different reasons, and I ain't even found them. But you work your magic on me. This is a tragic story. I think we destined to end. Maybe we better as friends. Maybe we better as friends. But I'm willing to try. So at least for tonight, yeah. At least you got.
She really saved herself here because the song got my emotions to calm down. Like, I genuinely was in a really bad place when that Prodigy song came on. It just brought anger to me. But this is really nice, and a change of pace, and I enjoy this. She sounds really nice. Vocals sound really pretty. I like the track. It's simple, but it's a nice little R&B track. You can't really go wrong there. I like the concept of the song as well.
To know me, show me.
Just don't moan in my ear, man, please. That was a decent transition. I'm already liking this track, so hopefully it ends pleasantly. The sample is so good. They did a great job with this sample. It's just great.
I feel like I'm tripping. Some take me lower. This one got me lifted. I do not prove my sins are forgiven. I can't do that until I'm no longer the villain. Until my ego after money know the root of all evil. But we ain't all equal. I'm a different breed. Give a fuck about what you want, baby. Care, goodbye, you're through. They like, why she got this energy and all of a sudden, like she ain't scared of having enemies as soon as she coming. Meanwhile, all the girls who want act like my impact is nothing. Embrace you out, that window is closed. You might as well go ahead and click out.
Alright. I mean, I don't think I have anything bad or really good to say about this song. It was nice. I think the beat kind of was anticlimactic from the beginning sample. They just muted the sample and then put the drums over it, so that kind of gave me a little bit uninterested. But the content and the rapping is pretty decent here. It's nothing special. Like I just can't lie. So I'm gonna move on. But song is Tap. Tap, 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 tap.
I give you the late right before the date night. No meal, we already ate right, yeah. Girl, what's your flavor? It tastes like love. Arch it until that face not up. Going play the angels tonight in the wild. And if I was able, I'd give her a shot. Tell all my secrets to gain your trust. Give up my weakness to make you mine. Girl, I know you get me. Even won't you let me? Baby, I'm gonna make you tell.
Ew. I'm uncomfortable right now, first of all, and it's not because of her. It's just I don't like this song. If it came from a man, I literally wouldn't like it either. This is not good.
Roll impress me, on your grown and sexy. You look holy, bless me. Your spell, talk to me, I get chills. Moan for me and I melt. Ketamine mixed with amphetamine. How you my heaven while you every touch I'm weak, girl. You bring me to my knees. I feel complete, girl. I know you get me. Giving won't trade.
Jocelyn makes better music than this. Jocelyn Hernandez. Vegas is better than this song. This is not good at all. I'm sorry, bro. This is like making me upset. I don't like it at all. I hate the beat. I really hate this beat. I really don't even know what it is. It's like a drill beat, but like not.
Roll impress me.
The song is up there with Prodigy right now. I don't even have much words, man. This is disheartening, man. This album's really not that good, man. I think there's like 2 or 3 songs I really enjoyed off of here, maybe 4. And then the rest of this is just actually making me upset. I would literally never visit this album again just because of those 2 songs. Hopefully it does not go downhill from here because I'm really not liking the direction of this album. So let's move on. Let's move on.
Make my bed, draw my blinds, greet the sun and tell the skies this is going to hurt. Oh, it always ends yourself to blame. To hurt.
Okay. I think like but it's been redundant. Like she sings really nicely. She has a really nice tone. I really like her tone. Really gorgeous tone. Song was simple though. Didn't really do anything but that. And the I like the poetry on here is really nice. It's a nice poem. Moving on. It's nice writing. Got Unks interlude.
Call my little niece real quick.
I thought this was an actual track. It's just like a skit.
Keep your foot on the gas, eyes on the prize. I love you, baby girl. Peace.
That's dope. I like that. I like that a lot. That was really heartfelt, and I think that probably meant something and a lot to her. So that was cool. And I like the kind of message of it. It's just kind of Snoop Dogg checking in on her. She didn't answer the phone. She may be going through something. So he left a little voice message. So that's cool.
Coming. I spent my whole life running from the very prospect of loving. Cause in the end you get nothing. In truth, I knew it was fake. I got a nose for bluffing. Is that I'm too fucking strong. It's easy to get lost when you don't feel like you belong. I guess I've been misreading the signs. I pray that I'll have better luck when I'm blind. Yeah. Take my hand and guide me. Lord, will you provide me? Solace as I take this ride.
This is hip hop. This is good. That chorus is gorgeous. That transition into the chorus is even more gorgeous. That was great. That was beautiful. And I love this. It sounds very soulful. So
In the lights, booking regular flights, do incredible shows, spend the end of my nights getting head from some hoes, and that's how it goes until the tragic death of me. Now I realize none of that has ever been what's best for me. If you want destruction, then that's certainly the recipe. Built a new perspective by creating my own destiny. Am I out of time? Cautionary tale, this is feeling like some folklore.
this was better than my expectations of the beat. I thought that it was going to be going somewhere else, but this is really nice, and I like the concept of the song. It's not overly braggadocious. It's really, actually, I think, emotional for me. I think, just because it's kind of her reflecting on her life, and it also makes me think about what she was going through. So I like this one. It's a couple corny lines, but it really does tie itself back in together with the chorus and the that transition to the chorus and the verse. It just ties itself together. I don't like the redundancy of repeating these lines to make a 3-minute song. It kind of, like, I don't know, it just kind of waters down the song because then it'll just go back to this repetitive chorus or repetitive bridge, which is a nice bridge and a nice chorus. I just don't think that you have to stretch the song longer to make that a longer song.
Eyes open, eyes on the prize.
What I feel inside me never will deny me. Out of sight, or am I out of time?
I guess I could take that back. That was nice. The ending was really nice. The cutout of the beat, reverb, really nice and pretty.
So I yield only to melodies that make you feel everything's okay. Darkness king ending will be okay. That's what I sing today. Fuck, I'm delusional.
What I'm searching up right now, because I think that was actually one of her songs. If I'm not mistaken myself, I'll do more research. But that was pretty nice, and I like that little moment. These are the last two tracks, Delilah and yeah.
As a tortured soul, you see right to my heart. Hold only to melodies. If I wasn't here, I'd think it fiction. And fuck my job, it's using words, but your true worth is greater than my diction. I may be strong, but I am just immortal in your presence. Tearing down my walls, you found me broken and you started fixing. I don't deserve you and I never will, you know it's true. But just for the record, you an angel, so nobody do. Haven't written shit for about a month until I found my muse. I was so depressed, but you remind me how to paint in blues. A different hues that you still love me once the dust is settled.
It's just, you guys know how I feel about slow songs. I don't really care for this type of stuff. It's great, emotional, great. I hate slow music like this.
Darkness is blown away. Everything.
Alright, I'm not even gonna continue the rest of that. We're just gonna go to the next song. I didn't like that song. Not because it's a bad song, but because I just didn't really care. I don't care for slow songs like that, so when I hear stuff like this, it doesn't really get me going. So yeah, it's a nice song. She sounds really pretty. Moving on. Last song featuring Stevie Wonder. So let's see how this goes. This can really go into two different places, so
I can see they're gonna get there.
man, this shit's boring as fuck. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude, but Jesus, man, what is this song, bro? Like, what the heck? Get there. You need to get there to the point. No offense, but like, damn, this song is actually trash, bro. We're a minute in, and we haven't even got through the first verse.
Gonna get your purpose to God. By your hands you build kingdoms, move mountains and stars. Build endurance up, don't sweat it. You not breaking, you just bending. And when no
I hate this. Like, I hate this stuff, man. I don't know what this is. What to call this? Activist rapping. What is this, man? I don't include this. This should be on a bonus. This should be on a deluxe album or some shit. This shouldn't even be on an album. Like, literally, these last two songs you could have just put on deluxe.
was by myself.
Like, that took like 30 seconds for them to say that. This is so bad.
You're gonna go through a lot of things, and you're gonna have to withstand, and you're gonna have to put your head down and really understand that life is a journey, and you're gonna get here. You're gonna reach the point that will not always connect, and it's not gonna make sense. You're gonna feel lonely. Catch up.
I don't want to hear the rest of this shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. This shit just pissed me off. First of all, lastly, she just gave me, I'm like genuinely stressed out. Let me just meet y'all in the wrap up because I can't do this. Let me just wrap this up, man. Well, we finally reached the end here of the Samson album. I'm going to rate this album a 2 out of 10. The ending tracks really ruined the album for me, I think. I don't know what happened. I think that it just fell with consistency. The album is not really that consistent. I think it was really consistent in the beginning, but it fell to its consistency around the end. I think that maybe she was working on these tracks at the end and then decided to just put them on there, but I don't like Prodigy or really like anything. Like, I don't even remember. The last couple of tracks just upset me so much that genuinely I don't even really remember the good songs. I think there was like a couple, like the Freddie Gibbs song was really nice, and some of them were just lyrically endowed with a lot of words. And some of them I didn't really care for because it just kept being the same topic talked about over and over again. This braggadocious, but also struggling, person. And I can sympathize with the latter, but trying to mix that up with braggadocious and all these things, it was just becoming either too redundant for me, or really wasn't interested. And this album's not better than Lauryn Hill's Miseducation, at all. And it's not even close, and I'm not trying to be rude, I'm just being completely honest. Lauryn Hill's Miseducation didn't bring this type of emotion out of me. It brought out a different emotion, but this emotion is closer to anger. So, Chika, if you do watch this, please don't take this personally. I just don't think that this was the most and best album that was made in the past decade. So yeah. With that being said, please subscribe to my channel. I'm suffering musical historian here. Okay. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subs. So yeah. Other than that, follow me on my Twitter, and I'll be uploading another video more than likely next week. Y'all boys have a good one.